take this truck here. CD's laying up there. What is up, loud and proud crowd? Welcome back to another video here. I'm here with my grandfather. We're getting ready to go and pick up my truck. A lot of you guys know, look at this started up. A lot of you guys know that the truck is in the shop right now for frame repair. There was a hole that the previous owner had kind of puttied up, whether it was him or the guy before him, I don't know. But it was hidden nonetheless, and it was a nasty hole that had to get repaired. I'll actually show him. I don't think he's seen it. I got pictures of it. I'll show him in a little bit. But basically, it was a pretty nasty hole in the frame. And so I had to get that repaired because I'm looking to get the truck, make sure everything is sound, and then get it fixed up and sell it. And I got some other things in mind. So pretty excited about that kind of stuff. We might actually run by Menards as well to get some fittings for that sandblaster, so we can get to sandblasting on some frames here very soon. So all good stuff. We're gonna go over to the frame shop here and see how the truck looks and pick it up. Here's the job they did. The reinforced up top, underneath, this whole new side plate, repainted. Looks factory. Look pretty good to you? Looks pretty good. Then we're gonna get these trucks pulled back to the house, and we're gonna run to Menards, get some hardware. Well, it feels good to get that job done. That was $1,196.70. So I'm gonna put that in here with the rest of my records. Get the truck started. Wait to start. Fire it right up. By the way, guys, this truck's gonna go up for sale for $13,000. The thing runs like a top. But okay, I'm gonna get this put away with all my records, and we're gonna get the truck taken back to the house. Gonna drop off this truck at the barn, then we're gonna take the 7.3 to the Menards and get some parts for the sandblaster. Guys, I have to buy another 12 valve. I couldn't sell this truck and not get another 12 valve. I've had a lot of guys say get 7.3s, get a 24 valve. Like, I have to buy a 12 valve. It sounds too good. I love the feel of it. I just love the way it drives. No, you can't make like ridiculous power super easy. You can't do tuners and stuff like that very easily unless you get, I think they're called ECMs or something. But I just love these trucks, man. They just run so good. Got my grandpa following me in the big old 7.3 back there lurking. But anyways, just love this truck. Like, honestly, got me thinking second thoughts about selling it, but I'm probably still gonna sell it just because what I can get out of this truck and what I can do with that money in terms of another truck or other trucks. It would just make sense in my situation, and I'll let you guys in on that a little bit more here in the near future. But for now, that's the plan, is to get everything fixed up, get the thing in top shape, and sell it. Yeah, man, absolutely love the truck. Couldn't be happier. So I had to change lanes really quick, right? Well, I had to change lanes. I looked in my mirror and I knew my grandpa had plenty of space to get over with me. And I changed lanes, and all you see is just a black cloud of smoke shoot out the tailpipe with the 7.3. And he was changing lanes right with me. It was funny because he was trying to get across because there's a car behind him, but it was funny. Well, we're gonna get out and get those fittings here. Those of you who haven't seen my truck, there she is. Yep, looks pretty good now. Looks real good. Looks like new. Up around top. So I'm gonna probably try to cut out the tops of these where these upper and lower control arms mount up. Mostly the upper control arm. We're gonna cut this top off here and weld a new section of steel right on top there on both sides, just so those aren't, those rusted off tops on there. Those will be all good. Then we're also gonna try to weld the small 1 to 2 inch cracks on each side of the frame that aren't separated, they're just there. So we brought his welder and stuff because he can do that kind of stuff. That's not a big deal. I just want to make sure that this big section was taken care of, at the shop. So good. Well, here's that sandblaster. He's talking about, let me get it pulled out here. She's talking about this part under here keeps clogging up. So you're gonna take that off and get some, what is that part that he was talking about? But this part right here isn't getting the media. So basically we need to take this fitting off, and a lot of guys are having problems with these in that particular fitment, in that fitting there. So we're gonna get that swapped out with something that's less congesting. That's gonna allow the media to actually flow through and get pushed out with the air flow. So that's good, that's good. Those of you who didn't see this, look at this. Nice, did you see the stack yet? Pappy, come look at this. This is goofy. It's a hillbilly smokestack. It's a
rubber. Oh yeah.
What do you think of that? On a rating from ingenuity on a 1 to 10.
-5.
-5. Yeah, it's just for laughs. I'm trying to get views, man. It's a tough life. Some guys, like, when you're desperate for views and it's at the expense of your mom's gutter gutter drainage or something. But yeah, this I got all sanded down. All we need to do is take the sandblaster to some of these small areas down in here where you can't get to it with the sander, and like down in there. And then other than that, we're gonna take a chassis saver like we did on the drive shaft and chassis saver the whole thing so it won't rust ever again. And we've got a pretty clean frame here though, for the most part. No big holes through it like mine had. So let's get that part taken off, and we're gonna head to the store and see if we can't find what we need. And I got a lot of votes on this truck for a plasti dip color, and guys are saying blaze orange. Blaze orange or blue. They want this truck to be for the temporary coating until we get paint. What do you think of a blaze orange truck?
I like it better than blue.
You like it better than blue? And the blue they're talking about is like a I don't know, like the blue on my coils. You see that blue I have painted on my front coils?
Okay.
They're talking like candy blue like that, or Sonic blue. I don't even know what color that is. But they think they want either that blue. It's like it's almost like a rubber spray,
Yeah.
but then it just all peels off when you're done with it.
Oh.
So like my bumper has that on it too, but if I wanted to, this isn't paint, so if I wanted to, I can peel up a corner and mask the whole thing off. But basically we would get the truck, it's basically like a cheap wrap, so we would do that with either whatever color you guys would want to see. Something that's cool, would pop. But yeah, we're gonna get this all taken apart. We're gonna get over to the store. Well, we're headed over to Menards here to get those fitments and parts for the sandblaster to modify it a little bit so it works, hopefully. But I've been asked a few times actually recently why we don't have gauges in the 7.3. And a lot of people, they just might not know, but we have the Edge box, and the Edge has your boost gauge, your miles per hour, your EGTs, and your RPMs, and you can select which ones you want on there and which ones you don't, right there. So all that stuff is there. So for those of you who were wondering if we did or why didn't we have gauges on the truck, that's just because we do. Kind of came with the Edge system. So we're gonna get in the store here and see if we can find what we're looking for. So we're out here working on making a new fitting for the bottom of this sandblaster. Where's that original piece that they had? Do you leave that in the truck? Oh, I think I did leave it in the truck. But basically, let me show you what we got here if I can find it. Know where we put it. Okay. This part, I don't know why they made it so complex, but the flow was just not working on this, and we couldn't get the media to actually come out of there to go and, you know, flow through. And so basically my dad was reading in some forums, and they were saying to use some of that 1/2-inch galvanized fitting, and then, you know, your 45 and so on and so forth to actually make it work. And then after that, by the end of the day, it should flow the media through just right. So we'll see. But basically that's
Can we screw that in?
that's
Is that the right size?
Yeah,
what we're
I think
doing.
so.
Can you really get it and not wreck it?
Yeah, bro, I do this all the time.
Okay, reverse. When you turn the key, let it set for like 15-20 seconds before you start it. We're gonna take the red truck for a spin with that new stack on it, because we haven't done that yet in that truck, and he's never ridden in that truck, and it's getting dark soon. Since it doesn't have lights, we gotta do it soon. So my little brother's gonna back the truck out. Just gonna have him pull it up out of here the way. This is hilarious, guys. I wonder if it's gonna stay on going down the road. We're about to find out. I'm gonna have my brother in the back seat, and he's gonna be filming while we drive. Don't know if you're gonna be able to see anything, but we gotta do this quick because we don't have road lights on this thing. Technically, it's not street legal, so. Keep your dash lights going. Yeah, you're gonna get in the back seat and film a little bit of that homemade smokestack and just kind of us driving it. This thing needs diesel technically. It's on the red bar. A little bit above it, but close enough. Lower than I like to run my truck. You get a smokestack view? That's why it's just for show and just for fun. We're not taking it more than a half mile down the road. And there's still smoke. You can see smoke up in the air back there. I'm gonna turn around here. This car pass.
See what he's got for.
Here's a friend of ours.
Lane, like that looked like that 4-inch concrete and fine.
It looks like he's just had a lot of trailers in it now.
I'm looking at the
Look at the stack. Ready? It's like falling off right now. Truck's only got 149,000 miles on it.
hardly nothing.
No, not for a diesel. Dude, we gotta put diesel in. We never fill this truck up because we don't really drive it much. Get another smoke shot really quick. It's a fun little drive in the new project truck. And almost on empty. It did hang on, surprisingly. Got a little bit toasty. But I think we do have an exhaust leak somewhere. I mean, it looks the same as it did when we pulled away, I guess, so nothing new, but it does have a little bit of an exhaust leak. Comes out right there. But, I mean, it's not even an exhaust, so, you know, we can't really say there's an exhaust leak. It already is just the most hill-jack thing you ever did see. Don't tell your friends. You'll lose all your friends. You'll lose all your yuppie friends and you'll gain a lot of hillbilly friends. So what do you think of the new red 12 valve?
Good, but I don't think much of this.
He didn't like this situation.
See how it's packing up there?
Yeah, it's packing up in that thing. They was like oiled up in that. It's like sticky. But we're gonna wrap up this video here for the day. But anyways, guys, lots of stuff coming on the truck. My grandfather's gonna help me with a couple small things, like welding on the new top piece of the upper control arm bracket here. That's got just a couple small holes of rust in it, just because the tops are just a little bit rusted. But we're just gonna get them cut off and replaced. He's gonna help me with the 2 small cracks in the frame here, because all we gotta do is weld down those seams.
I can get down to them anyway.
And then also we got this fixed. The thing that I'm excited about most is having that fixed. It actually looks factory, okay? That's a big thing to me. Really excited about that. So all good stuff, all good stuff. Very happy. Very expensive for that little job, but had to get done, so we got it done. This weekend we're going to be taking off the bed. We're going to be getting to the frame, and hopefully, I'm hoping, not for sure, depends on what we all get lined up, but hoping to have the whole thing sanded and cured this weekend, or get it at least taken off and sanded this weekend. Hopefully by early next week have the thing totally cured and the truck will be ready for sale. So anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Little clip driving the red truck, picking up this truck. If you guys did, definitely leave a like on the video. Leave your comments below. If you have not yet, subscribe, join the family. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Doing what I love, going day to day, but I know it takes time and I'm patiently waiting. Sometimes I contemplate, cause one day you feel so close and the next is out of sight. But I know I gotta hold on tight to go back to just going out every night. Like if I'm about to let it go now, I can live alright, live a normal life, doing 9 to 5. But I know I'm more than that. I gained this skill, wasn't born with that. At the end of the life, it's a